Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video on Starbase. As you may have just seen, that cinematic I put together, first of its kind, probably not the last. That was very cool, but you may be able to tell by that cinematic how absolutely massive this ship is. This is the largest ship in the game. It's the Flagship. It's very cool. I like it a lot. But because it's so large, one, I flew out of the majority of the system. And I normally play on max graphics, but I had to turn it down a bit so I could get a stable 40 FPS. And I have a decent PC. Some of you have been commenting, and I do try and read the comments. Some of you have been commenting that I must have a good PC. No, it's just a 1080 Ti, I think. It's the one that comes pre-overclocked, and some other components that I couldn't care about to list off. Anyway, we're here and we're back with another video. So today, as mentioned prior, we're on the Flagship, and this ship is massive. And I thought a good place to start out would be the bridge, partially because it's where you're going to do everything. Yeah, it's huge. So we'll start off here at the back. You have a Starbase sector map, which I guess we're right here because that planet is over there. You have a transporter operator and 3 transporter beams. You have a lower class sensor operator and navigation. You have 4 artillery. That's right, that's what it's called. You have 4 artillery stations along with a 5th if you count the captain. You have nice little viewing windows, lots of nice details. You know, for a secret admin ship, they're actually quite nice. I'm going to turn the graphics down a little bit more. Yeah, much nicer. 47 again. But for an admin ship, this is quite nice because normally you won't see these. We make our way over to the teleporter, and yes, it has 23 decks, the conference room. This deck is quite nice. It has a phenomenal view of the forward ship. That is forward, not rear. That's the bow of the ship. Along with these 2 gargantuan cannons, you have nice room. Along with a model of the Flagship. Quite nice. I do like that little detail. Here's another one. One of my favorite rooms is the observation dome, partially because it's a bar with... Are these really not replicators? Missed opportunity. It has a lot of seating and a very nice view, although they probably could have done without this and this, but hey, it's all good. Here we have the tank bay. I'll go ahead and spawn a tank. Well, we guess not. But we have the tank bay, which just goes out of the front of the ship. This is the front. It's just not rendering everything. So you could have tanks sitting on the front of your ship if you so need, along with dropping them out of the atmosphere onto the ground. And boy, oh boy, this is the main hangar, and this is the little main hangar bridge thingy. Let's see, what's the largest ship? Glass cannon. Huh. Didn't know we could get those. You can literally spawn an entire heavy cruiser inside the main hangar. Uh-oh. It's clipping. Why? Why is this able to spawn? Doesn't fit. It's stuck in the roof. I think I made a mistake. Alright, don't spawn the destroyer or whatever this is. It doesn't fit. You could spawn the cruiser or whatever it's called, the frigate maybe. I can't remember. Just be careful with what you spawn because, as you could tell, this ship has a hangar, but as you could tell, it's a little buggy. I need to despawn it. Oh, that startled me a bit. And there's the performance back. That's nice. So this is the elevator we came in on, and this is the second. This can get you down to the hangar floor. And while we're here, I'll show you this cool little spot. Along with these lights going up, I really like that. But if you go here, we just have a smaller little hangar. You can't actually spawn stuff there, but that is nice if you have a small few fighters you want to throw in here and have deploy out of this, I guess. I don't know, but they're there if you need them. Let's head on to the next deck. So this is the port super laser cannon, and we've seen these a bit before. In last episode you saw the I think it was the bombardment cruiser, so you know how these work. Very fun, and lots of seating, lots and lots of seating. Apparently it takes a lot of people to run this gun. And likewise, we have the Starbird super laser cannon. Here we're at Central Hangar 1, which can spawn lots of ships, including some larger ones, especially for a... Oh, I'm lost. Especially for a ship, for a cruiser, not a cruiser, flagship, whatever, you know what I mean. But it can spawn some pretty large ships, and these are located in the sides. So I don't think we'll be looking at the other hangars because they're basically the same. Here we are at the aft hangar, which is so large in fact that the game refuses to load all of it. But this is actually a very cool hangar for one reason. Aside from it being able to carry lots of ships, especially if you have some that your friends fly or you bring a bunch in, you could definitely fit a ton of ships in here. But this is the main hangar of the ship. And there's a nice little area over here where you can go and work on ships. But this is where it's located. This hangar right here, no, it's this one. This little part right here goes in, and then up here is where we were at the aft hangar. So as you can see, we have 6 central hangars, and they're all relatively similar. And we were just in a aft hangar. They're all very similar, although these are significantly smaller, but they're still there. And this is where the location is. So that's the main aft hangar. These are the smaller ones. Very nice. They could still hold a considerable little ship in here, a fighter. But let's move on to the dorsal hangar. Not too big, but it doesn't have to be because we already have 6 of them, and we already literally have this ship. So we're clearly not in any danger of being in too small of a ship. And that is basically it. So yeah, I mean, we skipped a lot of the decks, but they were repeats. So let's talk a bit about what we could do with this ship and some cool aspects I like about it. All right, so let's talk about armament. We have a large amount of secondary batteries, which are all these little specks you see across the ship, which can unleash a lot of firepower. You also have orbital cannons. See them moving? Can't hear them. Very cool. We of course have our dual super lasers. Fire. There we go. Very interesting. We have our point defense. As I was saying, we have our point defense, which I'm convinced is not working because those are points that... Stop! These are point defense cannons, but they're not moving. And I don't see any other point defense... Oh. It's because I was on super laser. We have point defense, which I am convinced isn't working. Shame. But you'll likely have enough fighters that you won't even need them. And now we have our main artillery. Very devastating. And we have the turret beams. Or the beam turrets, my bad. Pew. I do like these. They're very cool looking when they all shoot. And there's a lot of them. But that's basically the armament. And with that, that's basically the review. I'll get some extra B-roll of some of the interiors, because we had the exterior at the beginning, but let's get some interior shots.